So thanks everyone for being here in this unbelievably beautiful place to celebrate Bobby and Drew's new beginning. The other speakers were amazing, actually. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. And I wish I had gone first. Like Bobby said. Like Bobby said, I wanted to go first. I should have gone first. I've known Bobby for a long time. And I'm actually honored to be his best man. And Bobby asked me, I feel bad about this, but he asked me to really try and hurry through this speech. And he asked me to make you all hurry through your dinner. And he asked me to please don't you guys socialize very much. He's delaying his chance to get to the dance floor. And that's what it's all about. I wanted to have sort of a theme to this speech or whatever I'm doing. So I'm going to call it God's Plan. Yeah. So Nancy, Natalie, and Bobby's extended family. Thank you for your contribution to making Bobby the man he is today. Nancy, I want to thank you for your smile and for by far the greatest birthday present ever given to a human being in the history of life. Bobby was born 9 months, 3 days after my birthday. Thank you, Nancy. And beautiful Natalie, you were the first baby I ever loved. So here comes Bobby. He was the first grandchild in the Clemens family. And as my sister Renee will tell you, from the first time we ever saw him, he changed our lives. He quickly became the center of our universe. So my mother, who was really not the nicest mother, not the kindest mother, she was actually scary as a child. She ruled with an iron fist, so to speak. So here comes him. Oh, he doesn't have to eat his fucking vegetables? What? I went to bed at 7 for years for not eating my vegetables. She was the greatest, most spectacular grandmother that I could ever hope for, and God bless her. Poppy, big tough guy. Big tough guy. He said he didn't even know what love was until Bobby was born. He'd never even experienced it. He would say to me constantly and consistently for years, you got to remember how cute he is. You got to look how cute he is. You got to look how fantastic he is. You got to remember this. I go, why do you keep saying that to me? Of course I'm going to remember. And he goes, no, it's important so that when he's 16, you don't kill him. Back to my sort of theme, God's plan. Can you guys clap again? Thank you. This is a little tiny bit of an awkward story to tell, and it seems unbelievable, except Renee's here. Renee. I'm right here. Love you. Renee's here. So awkward, but my sister Karen tells the story. She's babysitting Bobby when he's just a little bit over 2 years old. And she's babysitting him, and she goes to check on him early in the morning in the room that he is staying in. And she sees this bright, super bright light coming from under the door. She doesn't understand it. It doesn't make sense. It's not light out. And so she walks closer to the door, and she hears Bobby say, "Hi, God." And she's like, what? What the? And she takes off and goes to see her husband, like to get, come on. And me, I feel like God was just like the rest of us. I figured God was looking down at this He's watching this happy, loving, wide-eyed, with excitement about every single aspect of life, little guy, and said, I think I want to hang with him for a few minutes. He's freaking awesome. So, brings us to us all here that are gathered here. So many of us that are here, and we appreciate your commitment to the journey to be here. And there's some of us that couldn't be here that wish they could have been here, including my Nancy and my mama. We all have a Bobby story, or 10, or 20, or 30. And we're all just like God. We were drawn to this happy, loving, wide-eyed, full of excitement about life young man who has touched all of our lives, who actually saved my life. To Drew. Thanks to Drew's family and friends for helping make her the unbelievable woman she is today. And thank you to Drew for completing Bobby. It's so funny that somebody else said that. I think it was
me.
You and Delaney. I think she said completing too, and it blew my mind. I love it. For completing Bobby. Thank you. I remember him telling me that he met the girl he was going to marry. He goes, I met the girl I'm going to marry. I go, that's so great. I go, tell me about her. And he goes, she's beautiful. She's fun. She's smart. She's driven. She's perfect. I go, oh my God. When do I get to meet her? And he goes, well, I'm not exactly sure, Dad, because she has a boyfriend right now. I go, what? That's not perfect. I go, what's your plan? How are you going to fix that? He goes, I don't really have a plan. I'm just going to wait for him to mess up, and I'm going to swoop in. It's a horrible plan. That's a terrible plan. So I'm going to go back to my theme again, God's plan. So we're going to finish, and I apologize for taking long. But as I was thinking of what I was going to write down and say in front of you guys, as embarrassing as this is, I reached out to my sister to ask her about the day that God visited Bobby, and to say, do you remember anything else after Bobby said, hi, God? And she said, yeah, I do, but it made no sense. I go, what did he say? He said, in 25 years or so, I'm going to send you the perfect girl. You don't have to do anything. Just stand back and wait. I got you. Just swoop in. So cheers to a good plan.
It's not a speech. I actually wrote a song.